Hello, my fitness friends. I'm Natasha. Thanks for joining me today. If you're new to my channel, check out my playlist. I've got tons and tons and tons of classes, everything from yoga, Pilates, fitness, using fun equipment like socks, towels, yoga wheels, a feet-up yoga trainer, lots of stuff, kettlebells, dumbbells, you name it. So check out the playlist, subscribe to my channel, let's have fun, get strong. Today's workout is a Tabata. 8 exercises, 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds rest. We are gonna mostly be alternating between a heavy single dumbbell and a body weight drill, no equipment, so back and forth. Get something that's very challenging for you. I would say maybe a 15, 20, even higher single dumbbell. And then something that's lighter, maybe 10 pounds or even less, for backup for one. And then one of the drills, we're doing a little single arm tricep dip to a lateral stretch in a kneeling position. So that one's gonna be tough to go heavy on. So something a little lighter. If you have sensitive knees, there are some drills that are down on the knees. I would say get something comfy, a towel, a blanket, so you can protect the knees, or just doubling up your mats. Just do what works for you. Listen to your body. I want you to push yourself and work as hard as you can. The drills are short, so you can get through anything in 30 seconds. But we don't want injuries, so we want to listen when maybe something doesn't feel quite right. Feel free to, again, listen to your body for your form as well. I'm in a Q form, but if something feels better with your toes slightly angled, hips a certain way, your body's going to know best. Okay, let's get started. Be sure to grab water and a towel. Again, that blanket or extra padding for your knees. You could do this barefoot or with some good trainers on, but just be careful if you're barefoot. We're not going to drop that weight, right? All right, quick warm up today and then right into 4 rounds of drills, repeating each Tabata twice. Let's go. All right, let's start with a couple deep breaths. Inhale, stretch it on up. Shine that heart up towards the sky, maybe a gentle back bend, and then dive over halfway to a halfway fold. Send the tailbone back and the crown of the head forward. Scoop in through the abdominals and stretch those triceps and arms behind you. We're gonna squat into a folded chair, arms forward, and then take off, flight, half fold. Folding chair and flight. And if you'd like to take that folding chair into a deeper yogi squat, feel free. And if you do that, maybe start to lift the arms higher. So halfway lift, squeeze the belly, and then maybe a deep yogi squat, arms up. Inhale, exhale. 2 more from here. Lengthen the spine and the hamstrings, and then sit into those hips and heels. Last one, stay down. All right, open up those feet and toes a little wider and then move through some side stretches in your yogi squat. You could even start to pull your elbows apart, pressing your tricep on your inner thigh. Whatever feels good for you here, just some rotational stretches. Nice. Bring your hands to the ground. Start to rock into the hands and the heels. Lift your hips. Spread your fingers. We do have some planks and tabletop work, so you're going to pay attention to the wrists. Take your hands upside down. Blink those fingers out. Take your fingers backwards. If you can't reach the ground, bend your knees generously. If you want to start working into hamstring stretch, you can straighten out those knees a bit. We're going to walk ourselves into a down dog. Index finger forward, walk it back, and then pedal. High heel, low heels. Stretching your chest towards your toes, allowing your head to relax heavy. Feel free to play some fun music in the background. Unfortunately, whenever I have music in my videos, I get that copyright strike. Hips and heels right, hips and heels left. Sway it out. Spinal waves round the back forward. Let those hips swing through. Up dog on toes. Shoulders down. Tuck your chin. Press the shoulders down. Lift the hips. Glide back to down dog. Again, round it forward. Squeezing the belly. Sweeping it through. Open the front body. Tuck the chin. Push the shoulders. Cat the back. And we're back. Bring those knees down. Child's pose. Again, here You can circle out those wrists. Ragdoll yourself up to a kneeling position. Shake out those hands. All right, we're getting ready to get started. Circle out your shoulders. Here, just go ahead and take any stretches that are gonna feel good and loosen you up. So a little backstroke, a little crisscross. Some cat-cow here. Round, tuck your pelvis forward and arch, hips back, shoulders back and forth. All right, come onto the knees and step the right foot forward and just drag it back and forth. Low lunge to a little hamstring half split. A few times there, gliding through. Switch. I know I'm moving fast. If you ever need to hit pause, go ahead and do so and take a little extra time. If you feel good, we are going to come to standing and do some hip circles. And that's the beauty of the timed drills. You don't have to keep my pace. You might go faster, you might go slower. Give me some little hamstring curls. And we are going to start with first drill. We are in a tabletop. If you're strong enough to start in a hover your knees, 4 shoulder taps, a jump back to push up, or this could all be done on the knees. If you need to modify, absolutely okay, especially through that first round, and then maybe you kick it up a notch on the next round. All right, I'm gonna preview the second drill really quick too. We're going to start in a kneeling. You're gonna start in the right hand, first round, left hand, second round. We're gonna take a bicep curl, little clean, and a press, and then the opposite foot, you're gonna bring it up, tap, and bring it back down. Reset, all right? So we have curl, press, and then your opposite foot kind of steps forward. We tap and we come back down. All right, so most of the drills are pretty simple. There might be a couple that take some practice, and that's okay if you lose a few seconds. Do the best you can. If you take the class the second or third time, you'll get better and better and more efficient at the moves. Are you ready? This timer is gonna come on really quick. We only have 3 seconds, so get into your tabletop right now. Tabletop, hover those knees, protract those shoulders. Here we go, 4, 3, 2, shoulder tap, jump out, push up, jump in, reset. 4, 3, 2, 1, jump out, push up, hover. This is your bear, hovering your table if you can, and then the push-up could be knees, chest, chin, as well as an option. Breathe it out, stay strong. Good, it's only 30 seconds and it's done. We have 15 seconds. Again, we start on our knees. Your right hand is going to start with the arm, bicep curl and press. Your left foot's gonna step forward, lunge. Tuck your toes right now. Curl, press, left forward, tap and come back. Reset. Curl, press as you thrust the hips forward. Left foot forward, we're already halfway there. Kneel, bring it down. Curl, drive, left foot, come down, soft landing, rack, reset, nice. All right, mountain climbers, 5, step forward, high to low lunge. Think of like a little yoga flow in this one. Come up to plank. Spread your fingers, go, run. 5, 4, 3, 2, freeze. Pull that foot through, high, low lunge. Now the left, 5, 4, 3, 2, freeze. Left through the hands, high, low, crescent lunge. 4, or 5, and then step forward. 5 mountain climbers, high to low lunge. Think you'll get 4 rounds in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Throw that foot forward, use the core, high, low. Yes, okay, moving on. We have 90-90 lunge. Right foot forward, right hand has the weight. Rack it. We're gonna drop the left hand, a little twisting, stacked shoulder Punch up the right arm, externally rotate, and fold. So we're going into a low twisting lunge, 90-90 lunge. Rotate, stack your shoulders. You can come down to fingertips or a flat palm. Scooping through the abdominals. Exhale, punch it up. Rotate it in, rack, folding, twisting lunge. Yes. All right, set that down. We're gonna actually, don't set that down. Go right into the other side. Left foot forward, this one will repeat. Then we go into our body weight drill. So left arm rotates and pushes overhead as you stack the shoulders. 90-90 lunge, rotational push press as you come into a twisting folded lunge. It's a little tricky, but you will get it. Some of these are yoga inspired. Stack and press. Drive it into rack. Rotate, push, press. All right, now set the weight down. We have elevator or commando burpees. You're gonna jump back, right forearm, hand, jump in, jump up, alternate. Take out the jumps if you need to. Go. Jump, forearm, hand, in. You can jump up or skip it. Left, right. Try not to move the hips a lot. Stay really stable. Yourself. Nice. Okay, we have our last two drills. Here is where you're gonna maybe downsize to a lighter weight. Right foot out, right hand holds the weight. We're gonna rack it, hold it overhead. All right, bring your hand to your tricep. We're gonna dip, elbow high, hand straighten, and then side dip and straighten, all right? Hand at tricep, bend the elbow, straighten to stabilize, and then little side dip, straighten, all right? Tricep, straighten, lateral dip. Try to keep your bicep near your ear. Unless that doesn't feel good, then it could just be a straight up press. All right, we're switching sides. This is our final drill of the 8 rounds, of the 8 drills. Left hand, left leg. Start with the press, support. Elbow stays in one place, just bends and straightens. Lateral and stack. So only take your weight over the head if that feels safe and you have a light enough weight where you can handle it. It could just be a side dip where you keep the weight over your shoulder, but we're trying to get into the obliques and challenge your lats and your side body, all right? Okay, here's your break. So I know we're still kind of learning the drills, but we have another round. The only thing that's gonna change is drill 2, the kneeling rack press. We're gonna switch sides. So you'll do that on the left. Everything else we have the right, left at the same time, back to back. Hopefully this makes sense to you. Take about a minute off. If you need extra time, you can hit pause. And we're gonna go right into round 2, starting in that hovering table. And then all we have is one more set of 8 drills that we will also repeat twice. You're doing awesome. Nice warm up. We should feel great and ready to go shortly. Okay, back in round 2. Come into your tabletop, tuck your toes under, push your shoulders down, spread your fingers. We are gonna hover our knees and 4 shoulder taps. Try not to rock too much. Jump back, push up. We know the drills now. We're gonna be more efficient, stronger. We're breathing halfway. Feel free to modify the push-up or even these shoulder taps with the knees down. curl press, right foot lunges forward. Curl, press, right, just a tap, come back down, soft on those knees, rack, release. Curl, press, right foot, 90-degree, knees. Use momentum if you have a heavy weight and you need it. Otherwise, maybe just muscle strength. Okay, mountain climber. Remember, we got 4 rounds of this, 5 mountain climbers, and then we step into high crescent lunge, back down, plank, go. Run, 5, 4, 3, 2, freeze, pull it through, compression, high, low, slip it back, left. Left stays, step, stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, freeze, pop it through, high, low, get that 4th round in to even out, step, high, low. Okay, we're gonna pick up the weight in our right hand with your right foot forward. Again, in that 90 degrees. Rack the weight. It's a push press as you come down into a folded, good, rotational push press, folded lunge, little twisting lunge to rack. Twisting lunge and to fall into it, rack. If you can't quite reach the ground, maybe fingertips. You could also have a block there. Could be a pretty deep twist. Okay, switching sides. Left foot forward, left weight is gonna rack. Left arm, rotational push press, right hand down. You're stacking your shoulders, you're gonna gaze up. Exhale, charge. Stack your shoulders, rack it forward. Rotational push press. Draw it in. So your palm turns away and then drive it in. Exhale, try to control it. Keep that knee pulling towards the midline. Don't let it get away from you. All right. "15 seconds. We have our burpee, commando burpees. So big cardio push here, and then we have that final drill for 2, tricep side dip. Go. Jump, forearm, forearm, hand, hand, jump. Again, you can take the jumps out if needed. It's not very long here, so give it all you got. Lighter weight. We have, okay. Right hand, left knee down. Pop it up. Tricep dip, lateral bend. Tricep dip. Support the arm if you need it. And then lateral. You might not get that far in that side dip. You could also slow this down. It's quite challenging. If you're bringing that arm with you, you're gonna really feel it all through the tricep, lats. Okay, switch sides. Right knee down, left hand has the weight. Rack and press it, support your tricep. The elbow doesn't move, it just bends and straightens. The foot is planted in any way that feels comfortable. Dip, challenge that side dip, or if it doesn't feel safe for you, just use it for the obliques and a arm away from the ear side dip. If that makes sense, there are two different moves I'm showing you. Side dip with the arm going with you, or side dip with the arm punching up towards the sky. Oh, good. And we get to rest. Okay, pause that. We have about a minute. We're gonna try to push through these pretty quickly, so short breaks. And then we have our next set of drills. Let's see. I'm gonna preview a couple of them. Most of them are pretty easy. There are two that might take a little practice. So you can do your first and second drill with or without a weight. Maybe take one, do it with just body weight, and then round two, you could do it with a dumbbell. We're going to bend the left knee, straighten the right leg. We're gonna roll onto our back and do a single leg bridge hip thrust. As you roll down the spine and lift, we're gonna take a twist elbow to knee, and you could keep this leg elevated, high, low, or even on the ground, all right? So roll hip thrust, roll up abdominal crunching twist. We'll switch sides on 1 and 2. Then the only other drill that I think might take a little brain power, and we've done it before if you've taken my classes, we're gonna do a little kick through, foot through the open space, and then in another abdominal roll, bring your hands in front of the straight leg, and we'll step, or you could even jump, kick through to the other side. So we're gonna work down the length of the mat and just go back and forth. You can walk across, you're gonna lift your hips, push your hands into the mat, or you can do a little handstand, a hop, jump, whatever you got. Okay, so have a seat. Right leg starts straight, left leg starts bent. And then have a heavy dumbbell for it. The exercise after this is just rows. All right, here we go. Roll down the spine, bridge thrust, pause a moment, lift, and then twisted abdominal crunch. Roll down, bridge hold, roll up, twist, elbow to knee or maybe even beyond. Roll, lift, lift, twist. And you can start to move a little quicker once you have the move down. Okay, just switch. Left leg straight, right knee bent, single leg bridge hip thrust, and then left elbow across to the right knee. Go. Roll back hip thrust, roll up abdominal twist, crunch, exhale. Arms or whatever feels natural for you. Bridge lift, roll up, twist. You can keep that leg elevated. I always start to roll backwards, kind of scoot backwards, and try to stay in one place. Okay, heavy dumbbell, halfway fold, alternating rows. Okay, so you could go really heavy on this guy. Flat back, booty back, chest forward. Your arm can be out or supported on your thigh. Row and switch. That's all it is. Find a nice pace. Keep your core braced. Exhale on the drive. We got this. Easy one. We have a big cardio push for squats, for lunges, or for jumping squats, for jumping lunges, or pick some kind of variation like alternating. Okay, set that aside. Give yourself space for jumping lunges, squats, for jumping lunges, or take out the jump. Give me all you got. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, or maybe you pop onto your toes, so it's less impact. And maybe you simply step backwards or step forwards on the lunges. Try both. Okay. All right. We are we're moving into sit up with a weight. Take your dumbbell. You can hold it either way, the long way or in both hands, vertical. We're gonna take it up, drive it up, use your weight as a counterweight. All we're doing is sit-ups here. So your options are to pull the weight into your chest or drive the weight over your shoulders or alternate. Going into those abdominal kick through abs. So a lot of abs on this one. Put that away. Now we get to do that kick through. Then we're moving into a halo lateral lunge, side to side. Here we go. Kick across your mat, abdominal roll. Kick across your mat. It could be keeping your feet planted on the kick through or having fun with some power on the hands. Okay, heavier weight. We have a halo to a lateral lunge. Start in the middle of your mat. Rack your weight. All right. We're gonna halo the weight around the head, elbows high. Step out, lunge lateral. That's all it is. You got this. You can bring your weight to your hip and across. Bend into the knee and hinge forward. Get deep in that lunge if you can. Last drill, goddess jacks, goddess side bends. Weight down, goddess jacks. Another big cardio push. Jump it up and in, get into goddess or sumo stance. All right, little bounces if you'd like. Here we go. Jack it up and down for 4, 3, 2. Stay down, bring your arms behind your head. 4, side dip. 3, 2. We got this to the end. Halfway already. Let's get another round in. We get to take a longer break. And then one more round and we are good. Side, 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 rest. Walk it out, drink some water. I'm going to hit pause. Beautiful. Walk it out. Catch your breath. You should be breathing heavy. You should probably be able to talk though. But feeling good, feeling that heart beating. Drink water, stretch it out, walk it out, whatever you do on your breaks. You could also think about a heavier dumbbell. If anything felt a little easy, especially maybe those rows, the halo side, lateral lunge. If you have a heavier option, just know this is your last time through the drills. You could just go all out. Challenge yourself. I think I'm gonna listen to my own advice and grab my 20. So let's do this. Okay, your other option is on the bridge, seated bridge, hip thrust, to your twist, is to do that with a dumbbell. We do each side, so you'll still be even. On that one, maybe not your heaviest set that you just grabbed. That one might be for your rows, your abdominal sit-up, and your halo, but maybe something in the middle. All right, so come on down, bend your right knee, extend your left leg long. I'll stick with the 15 and try that. You can hold your dumbbell either direction, lateral or vertical. So we're gonna roll back and hip thrust. We're gonna roll up and pull that weight across to the hip. All right, and of course you could still do this just as well without the dumbbell. Hip thrust and twist. That leg, that left leg that's straight, could hover or it could drop. Okay, so we do add a shoulder component if you're doing this with a dumbbell. Listen to your body, but do whatever you did on the other side if you can. All right, so we go back. You can hold the weight bracket, press it up. As you roll down, hip thrust. As you roll up, twist the weight to the opposite hip. Roll, glute, bridge, roll up, twist. Roll down, single leg bridge, roll up, twist. Whew, definitely harder with the weight. Surprise, surprise. Twist. Whew. Okay, set that down. Actually, do not set that down. Get your heavier weight. Heavier weight. We got the lateral side to side rows. Bring that weight to your rib cage, flat back, braced belly, go. All right, this one feels more challenging, so you can load up on these guys. We got it. And then we have our jumping squats, jumping lunges, or a combination of jumping and not jumping. Breathe. You should feel your hamstrings and your glutes if you have a heavy weight too. Okay, carefully move that off your mat. Get prepared. Squats and lunges. Okay, going back to the basics here. 4 and 4. 4. Arms can be helpful for momentum. Rough. Sit-ups. Pick your weight, heavier or medium. We're gonna roll back and roll up. Roll back, drive it into the chest, roll back, maybe drive it over the head, or alternate like I'm gonna do. Know this is our final few exercises coming up, so don't be afraid of hard work. You can do this. Okay. We have our abs. Kick through, abdominal roll, moving across your mat, with or without some compulsion. Kick through. Roll lift. Kick through. You go towards the straight leg, so it makes sense to slide the foot back out and across. Some people get confused on these type of exercises. If that's you, just do sit-ups. Change it up. Don't worry about it. You can practice later. All right. Halo, lateral lunge. We are going to get through these last two. Maybe pick up your heavier dumbbell. Stay in the middle of your mat. Halo around, elbows high. Lateral lunge. Elbows high and close to the head. Halfway. Goddess jacks, side dips, for the big finale. Okay, This is it. My friends, we are gonna push it to the end. Come on down. Sumo pulse. Go. 4, 3, 2. Stay down. Hands behind head. Side dip. Elbow touches thigh. If you can. 3 rounds is our goal. No problem. Woo! Okay, I'm gonna turn this off. We are gonna walk it out. We're gonna catch our breath. Take a sip of water. I'm gonna do a little cool down together. If you have the time and the energy and you feel like, you know what, I still have a lot of strength and power left, maybe go ahead and do each of those rounds one more time through, where you'll really be able to push because you won't have to think about what you're doing so much. You've seen them all before. If you are ready to cool down, come into downward facing dog. All right, like we did in the beginning, we're gonna do some spinal waves. Roll it forward nice and slow. Use your core, your quads, your shoulders. Unfurl through up dog on toes. Land your thighs and knees. Roll down your belly to your chin. Good. Roll up, come off the legs. Roll back down, round the spine, tuck the chin, back to your down dog. One more like that. Round forward, take your time out, your core and shoulders to take you there. Hip swing. Bend your elbows. Land and lower. Lift back up, come off the thighs. Tuck the chin, push the shoulders around the spine. Take it back. Walk your feet a little closer. Load your beast. Bend the knees. Pop forward to plank. Bend the knees, hips back. Forehead maybe down. Pop it forward to plank. Bend the knees. Hit your plank. Now, bend your knees, step right foot outside, right pinky. Lizard lunge, heart forward. Step back, bend your knees. Left foot outside, left pinky. Heart forward, gaze forward. Feel the stretch. 2 more. Right lizard. Left lizard. Come back, do it again. This time, right lizard, drop your left knee and circle out your right arm and your wrist at the same time. All right, reach back for a little hamstring curl. See if you can tap your foot, your heel, or even grab your foot. Twist, hand down, step back. Loaded beast, left foot steps outside, left pinky, right knee lands. Start to twist, circle your shoulder and your wrist. Again, breathe. Yeah, bring your hands down. Oh, I forgot, stay there. Go ahead and hamstring curl, heel to butt. See if there's something to grab onto. It's okay if it's not there either. Hug and twist. This time, we're gonna step it back to child's pose. Drag that knee to meet your right knee. Sit your hips back. All right, snake forward, gaze forward. Bend your elbows, pull your face, neck, chest, belly, and then locust flight. Push it up and back. 1 more. Snake, elbows hover, face, neck, chest, belly, fly. Release. Hamstring curl your right heel in, and then twist and reach back. Come back. Hamstring curl your left heel in towards butt. Start to twist and reach up the mat. A little bit of energy in the arms, triceps. Come on back. Come on up. And cat-cow. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, round. One more. Come back to seated. Counter stretch, palms up, wiggle those fingers. And we'll take some nice deep breaths and some spirals. Circle around, circle around. So draw your arm over into a twist, into a side bend, and up. And just kind of move organically here. Circling, moving side to side, loosening up shoulders, shaking out those wrists, and most importantly, connecting to that breath. Inhale deep, exhale sigh, hands to heart center. Give yourself a moment of gratitude for pushing your body, your lungs, your heart, your mind. Inhale and exhale. Thank you so much for joining me. Ooh, hope you're sweaty, hope you feel amazing in your body. Leave me a comment, let me know, did you make it to the end? How did it go? Share it with a friend. And subscribe if you haven't yet. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.